Well, praise the Most High today. Hallelujah. Praise the highest today, family. We say praise the Most High today. Hallelujah. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, family. As we always say, and we mean it, because this is the day that the Most High has made in order for us to rejoice in it and be glad. Hallelujah. It's quite chilly out today. Quite chilly. The wind is blowing, but the sun is out, keeping it a bit warm. Praise the Most High. I do hope everyone is well, as we said, and that you're able to get out and enjoy the day, getting in some fresh air, some sunshine, and hopefully some good exercise, which I hadn't said before now. But we always like to start off the same way, family. Let you know we're having a great day here in the Carolinas, and I hope you're having the same in your neck of the woods. I understand that you might not have the fresh air and the sunshine, but Most High willing, you can get out and get some exercise. Even if it's just a walk to the mailbox. Praise the Most High. And family, that's how my regiment began back in 2016. After I left the hospital and came home, I would just get up and go to the mailbox, which the mailbox was right there at our door on the outside of our apartment. Then I started walking to the street, which we had a driveway in our apartment, and I would just walk them a couple of hundred steps. Then I started walking to the stop sign at one end of the street. Then I started walking from one stop sign to the other and then back into the house. Then one day, family, I ventured out around the block and started building myself up from there. And see, family, this is how I walk with the Most High is. And that takes us right on into our idea. It's called walking with Shalom. Hallelujah. Walking with Shalom. And we're going to get into this idea. But first, family, let me say the Most High shared some things with me here last evening and also this morning. He woke me up. Well, last night I had another vivid dream about some mess I've done in the past. And family, I can promise you that almost all of these occasions I have prayed about and asked the Most High to forgive me. Not just throwing the blanket covering of forgive me for all my sins, which we all do, and we mean it. We mean well. But there's a time when the teacher has to come and do a what you call that? They call you out the class to get some extra work in, some extra credit work, and basically to make sure you're getting a lesson. But I had another dream. We'll keep it short. But I had another dream, and it really bothered me. Because this was one of the really bad things I had done in my life. And it really hurt my feelings when it was brought back up. But staying true to the course that He has us on, I repented. Again, I said, Father, I don't want to hold this in my heart anymore. I don't want to have to deal with this no more. I am truly sorry for what I've done. And it bothers me that it's coming back up again because I thought I was over it. But please forgive me. I don't want this in between me and you. But the whole point was, family, it was between me and myself. I was still blaming myself for something I had already been forgiven for. And the Most High had to bring that to my attention. You still hold this against yourself when I already forgave you. So continue to forgive yourself every time the thought comes up. Say, no, I cast that down. We're done with that. Period. But it was so vivid last night, family, the dream. I'm like, oh boy. And I'm going to ask for forgiveness whenever the Most High shows me something. Whenever anything comes up. And even if it's me holding myself accountable or holding myself guilty for something I've done years and years ago, then so be it. It don't bother me to say, Pop, I really missed the mark on that one. I was a young kid, young, dumb, and full of baloney. and I need a pass on that. And you gave me a pass, so I thank you for forgiving me. And throwing it in the sea of forgetfulness, as the text says. But then this morning he woke me up, family, and I turned my attention to this idea, walking with Shalom. And he began to teach me. Let me read these notes. This morning he said that the student only speaks in class twice. If they have a question for the teacher, or the teacher questions the student to make sure the student is comprehending the lesson. However, during the test, the teacher is silent and the student is silent. No time for questions, just answers. Praise the Most High. He also told me to pay very close attention to people, especially when they perceive you are to be down, or they perceive you are down. And he showed me a couple of situations I've been through since I've gone through these open heart surgeries and this stroke. And how people would treat you differently when they think you're down. But they must forget that you're the child of the Most High and that He's taking care of you and that He has your back. But praise the Most High. Those were a couple of wisdom keys he gave me this morning. And also with the teacher, he told me this because if you will notice, sometimes you're talking to other people and they'll come back with something real quick before you can even get your sentence out. And I'm not saying anybody particular, but this is how it is when the Most High is teaching us something. We'll come back with a statement before he even finishes his statement. That lets us know we're not listening. We're trying to get our point or get our point across without listening to the teacher's point. Oh boy. Well, let's get into this idea. Walking with Shalom. And I started to label this walking in Shalom. But the more I listen to the Father, it's walking in with Shalom because He's with us. He says in the text, He'll never leave us or forsake us. But we're going to go over a few scripts. I think we have like 5 we're going to go over, including the whole of Psalms 23. And this is pretty much one of the best ones we can read when it comes to walking with Shalom. And it says, the Most High is my shepherd, I shall not want. Right there off top. That's a powerful statement. The Most High is my shepherd, I shall not want. In my mind's eye, family, I see a flock of sheep, and they're fat, healthy, and smiling. Because they have the best shepherd there is, who knows where all the good water holes are, all the green grass, which we'll see. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Praise the Most High. And this how it is with the Most High, family. He's our Shalom. See, this is why we can have Shalom, peace, which passes all understanding. Because He knows everything. He knows what we need before we need it. Like the text says, He hears our prayers before we even pray them. Praise the Most High. But the text says, he makes me lie down in green pastures. That's in total shalom. He said lie down, didn't it, family? That means you wake up, you can ease from down and go to sleep ease down and not to worry about nothing. He leads me beside the still waters. Praise the Most High. He leads me. He leads me. He leads me beside the still waters. And family, we all know that we must have water to live. And this is the same with the living water of the Most High's word. We got to have it daily. He restores my soul, and there it is. He restores our soul by giving us a daily word. What the text calls our daily bread. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So the shepherd has to look good at what he's doing. And thank you, Pop. In order for the shepherd to he has to look good because he's attracting more sheep. Oh boy. The sheep that's lost, the ones that ran away, they got to know that them other sheep are fat, happy, full of shalom, because they're walking with the Prince of Shalom. And that's how it is in our lives. When people see that we've been transformed from the old individual we used to be, and the Most High just somehow keeps making a way. Somehow he just keeps making a way. I was thinking about that when he was giving me that idea about being careful about people, period, but especially when they perceive you to be down. And I was thinking about, even regardless of how people treat you, the Most High still keeps making a way for us. Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff comfort me. There it is, family. When the rubber meets the road, he's right there with us. That's why we can say we have the Prince of Peace with us, the Prince of Shalom with us. As I said, he takes care of everything that we go through. Like Dawid said, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For one thing, it's just the shadow of death. Death can't touch you. We all have a time to go, but death can't touch us if he's leading us. As long as he's leading us. And then at the end of the road, he'll say, okay, you're going to go and lay down with your fathers. You did a good job. Well done. But not until then. If we truly believe what the text says. Now, I know none of us are promised tomorrow, but at the same time, there's other promises in this book. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. We could say that's it for this idea if we wanted to, family, because that's all we need right there. For you are with me. Family, when you know that you have the Almighty on your side. I said the Almighty, all powerful, all knowing, and everywhere at the same time. sees all and knows all. How could you not be in shalom? See, what our problem is, family, is recounting the fact that we know that he's with us. Recounting the fact that we know, or recounting the fact that he's with us. Not that we know. The point is, he's with us, whether we recount it or not. But we must continue to recount it, just like it say, he restores my soul. This is a daily venture. I heard somebody saying, this young lady, and I know y'all be like, he watch a whole lot of ladies. No, I watch a whole lot of people that speaks the truth. And this is a Gentile lady. She said we need to see the men of the Most High standing up in faith and belief. But if they're not standing up in faith and belief, how can they lead other people? Especially right there in the home. If they don't see you're serious about the Most High, how are they going to be serious about it? If they don't see the changes going on in your life and your dedication to the Most High, then how can you expect it to see change in their lives and for them to be dedicated to the Most High? It's not going to be able to happen. That was a powerful recording that young lady put up. But that's the whole point. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Now that rod and staff, it can be turned on us. And that's what it's for a lot of times, in correction. Just like the last week or so, the Most High has been correcting me about some things that's gone on in my life in the past. And that covering or that blanket prayer of please forgive me for all my sins don't always work. I would say it works to a point, but the teacher has to come back and remind us, okay, you've been forgiven for this, you've been forgiven for that, but how would you react if you ran into this individual again? Or how would you react if you was put back in that situation again? Would you do things differently or would you do them the same? And I undoubtedly say for myself, I wouldn't do things the same. I am truly, truly sorry that I did what I did. Not saying I'm a sorry individual, but I apologize. And I am desperately hurt that I done them things. I hate that that's part of my makeup. But it is who I am, and so we're going with it. But I'm different now. And see, that's the whole point, family. When people look at you and see that you're not that individual no more. Even if it's just that one individual that you hurt so bad, for them to be able to look at you and be like, dawg, he's not the individual no more. That's all that you need. Or that's all it takes. Just like doing these recordings. It don't bother me that I don't have a whole lot of followers or a whole lot of likes, comments, and shares and views. No, I'm after that one, family. There's only one individual I'm seeking every day. Every day, if I can just speak to one individual and affect them in a positive manner, pushing them towards the Most High and what He can do for them, then I'm done, son. I'm good. But that rod and that staff, oh boy, can serve to beat off the enemy, but it can also serve to whoop you, to get you back in line. And this is what comforts us, that we have a loving Father or Abba who loves us enough to correct us. A lot of times we don't have parents or siblings or family members that will correct us. They're like, I'm going to let them go ahead and bump their head. Because if I try to tell them something, they're going to fight at me. But let's go on. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runs over. Oh boy. That's a mouthful right there. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. And I've heard an old preacher preach this one time. And it makes sense. He's like, when the table is being prepared for you, your enemies are serving you. Oh boy. Your enemies are your servants. And whatever lesson they're bringing to you with the hate, that's building you up. It's showing you the power that the Most High has in your life. You'll be able to see the Most High's power in your life, how effective He is with whatever comes, whatever may come. He's right there. But you will prepare a table before me. And the fellow was saying He prepares a feast for you. There's always more than enough. Even when you don't have enough physical food, the Most High's word is all you need to sustain you. As the text says, man can't live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High. Hallelujah. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Most High forever. So this all the days of my life is the Prince of Peace walking with us. So you see the effects by you having goodness and mercy following you. And John 14:27 says, Shalom I leave with you, my shalom I give unto you. Not as the world gives, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And that shalom he was leaving us, family, is the Ruach HaKodesh. Praise the Most High. And we see it right here in John 16:13. However, when he, the Ruach of truth, has come, he will guide you into all truth. For he will not speak on his own authority, but whatever he hears, he will speak. And he will tell you things to come. So family, don't you remember that there's a text in the book that says, you shall know the truth and the truth shall make you free. See, freedom is shalom. And see, that's what the Ruach HaKodesh brings continuously, all day, every day, whispering in your ear. This is the shalom we're walking with every single day. And finally, family, Romans 8:6. The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Ruach is life and shalom. Oh, there's the whole story right there. If you refuse to be led by the shepherd, the Prince of Peace, then you're walking in your flesh. You're not desiring the meaty things of the book, which the text is always calling us to what's going to challenge us. And yeah, we like that milk, but after a while you got to start using them choppers. And the Most High is going to start taking you on a deeper dive every time. And a lot of times it's going to challenge you. No, most of the time it's going to challenge what you already thought you knew. But at the end of the day, we have the shalom of knowing as I kill this flesh, then my Ruach is getting stronger and stronger day by day. And I'm free. I'm free on the inside. Every single day, family, I wake up, I'm not going to chase no tail. I'm not going to chase no blunt. I'm not trying to get that Coors Light to go with it, 2 or 3. Because I would always drink a Coors Light with each blunt. And I would smoke at least 2 or 3 blunts a day. Jump on the internet, watch some porn. But those days are over, family. I'm free. I have shalom in my life where I don't have to get up and go. I'm not pulled to and fro by all kinds of mess. My life is no longer messy. Hallelujah. And I am a testimony today, family. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High. Or what the Most High can do for you. And it's serious these days, family. It's serious. We got to turn from our wickedness and turn back to the Most High as a people on the whole. Because, yeah, some Gentiles are going to get it, but on the whole, most of these people from these nations that treated the Most High's people like they did, which are being judged now, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. But when you see an individual like me saying, come all, hallelujah, come all, one and all, as the, what they call them people, the herald. The herald would go from city to city. Come one and all, hear the news, hear the tea. Hear what's new today. But I'm saying the Most High loves you. He'll accept you right where you're at. Of course, He's going to get you straight and change you and fix you up, because He can't have you out here giving a bad report. That's just like me trying to do these recordings and I'm still smoking weed. I'm still getting drunk. Can't mix oil and water. But praise the Most High. Thank the Most High. We're walking with Shalom. Continue to walk with the Most High today, family. The Prince of Shalom. By and through His Ruach HaKodesh. The free gift. That all we need to do is ask. Father, I heard you would give me your spirit to come and live inside of me. I need Him. It's going to teach me and lead me into all truth. Do stay up, family, and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High. Family, I was just thinking, I'm going here to the mailbox. Now, a lot of times we don't want to walk with the Most High. We don't want that shalom that He brings. And the number one reason is because it's going to challenge us to do what He's leading us into truth to do. And a lot of us, family, it's like I told my wife when we first got together. I said, I like a little drama in my life. Keep it exciting. Oh, how I was wrong. I said, how I was wrong. The older you get, the less mess and stress you want in your lives. Especially drama. Hallelujah. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. A lot of times, it's because we don't want the change that walking with Him is going to force us to make. Shalom.